Hello. We good? Sorry about that. Yeah, a few little technical issues. I think we're okay. Are we okay? Let me just check. How are you all? Thank you for waiting patiently anyway. Yeah, I'll explain in a second what happened there. Oh, I'm nearly out of breath. Maybe 8:30 is a better time for me to start. Yeah, I think we're good. I can hear myself twice, but we're fine. Yeah, sorry for that. Obviously, very professional start as usual. Hello, everybody. Alex here. Let me do a few hellos in the chat. So yeah, YouTube introduced a new creator dashboard studio thing, and I've not been using it, but now they're kind of forcing people to use it a bit more. And yeah, I can't find my way around it, especially when it comes to live stuff. So I tried to use it then, and it wasn't happening. So I quickly managed to switch back to the old one somehow, and yeah, that's why I was a bit late. Bit lame excuse, but I'm thinking, yeah, maybe 8:30 is better, but we'll see. I also want to tell you I'm not going to be streaming next week. Should be on the week after, but next week I'm away, so I won't be on next week. So, hello to Steve and Helen. Steve was here first at 6:05. Wow, that's keen. Hello, Helen. Good to see you. Hello, Richard. Hello, Jason. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Carl. Hello, Ane. Hello to Tammy. I could do your question now. Actually, let's do the questions as I go past them. And this says, I saw your last video in the speed load instructions. In my case, I'm using Auto Optimize and the W free total cache plugin. Let me just get this out of the way. Can I just install fast cache plugin without impacting my site? Yeah, that should be fine. Just done install W3 fastest cache is way too complicated, in my opinion. Move the camera a little bit that way. That's better. Yeah, in terms of caching plugins, you have to play around with whichever one, you know, works best for you. Now, annoyingly, I've just accidentally refreshed this window and I've lost some of the chat. And it goes back to 8 o'clock now. So if you did say hello before 8:01, please say hello again, and I will, or ask a question again, and I'll try and answer it. I don't know why that's happened. It's not working well tonight. But anyway, we'll keep going. Hello, Vikash. Hello, Ollie P. Hello, Maria. Hello to Stephanie. Hello to Cheyenne. Hello to Gaz. Hello to Joe. Hello to Carl. I may have already said these names. I can't remember. Hello to Scott. And hello to Mark. Hello to Brian. Who else have we got? Hello to Post Much. Do you post much? Hello to Jetfire Gaming. How can I get AdSense approval? You just have to keep trying. That's the only way I did it. So I did a video on this recently where trying to get my Roofbox site approved for AdSense, and it took 3 or 4 attempts. Just kept working on the site, making it better, adding more content, requesting approval again, and then eventually they gave me approval. The weird thing was that I got approval on an identical site that I had on like my development server. That went through straight away. When I applied with exactly the same site when it was live, they said no. So there doesn't seem to be much of a much rhyme or reason as to if you get approved or not. It's just kind of keep trying. Hope that helps, Jetfire. Hello to Jonathan Kopp. Hello, Phil. Phil's been helping me with some server stuff today. Clients say, nightmare. Steve says, I have to disable cache plugins when editing as it does not show my updates. Most cache plugins will have a empty cache button. You just press that, and in fact a lot of cache plugins, I think WP Fastest Cache is one of these, have a little tick box in the options that says clear the cache after I make a change. That way that should get around that problem. Tiempo says, when do you think the Roofbox page will start getting consistent sales? When it starts getting traffic a bit more consistently. It's early days yet. You've got to be really patient before stuff starts happening. I was excited that I did get a sale just the other day. Did you see the update video I posted earlier this afternoon? Managed to sell some probiotics through the Roofbox site. I don't know how that works, but I'm sure that's happened to you. Yeah, I'd be interested to know, what's the most random product that you've got a commission for that's totally unrelated to your niche? I think that'd be quite interesting to know, because obviously someone clicks through a link on your site, they get cookied, and then they change their mind and they decide they don't want a roof box, they want some probiotics. You still get the commission. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming next week, sorry. Jetfire Gamer says, can I get AdSense approval without any traffic? Yes, it's not really down to traffic, it's down to your site. Can't believe the amount of people trying Spanish. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Me llamo Alex. We won't do the stream in Spanish, it won't work. Adios. That's actually where I'm going next week. Good old España. Okay. Ollie says he got a commission on a bow and arrow on an electronic site. That's quite interesting. Carl got commission on an air conditioning unit for $500. Wow, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Hello, Jack McDonald. Yeah, we could do a Skype sometime, Jack. I know you're up for a collab. I just haven't got to you yet. Sorry. Postmuch says, I have a question about WooZone. The WooZone plugin is not sending my international traffic to the proper Amazon. I have cart off and buy URL off. One way around that might be to set up one link. I did a video on that not long ago. Do a search and you'll find it. It's just a case of linking your accounts together at the Amazon end. That way should work. Yeah, it is the end of term. Zenny says, my WooZone won't let me add any new products. Oh yeah, what's the error you're getting? Wow, Postmatch says he sold a bandsaw for $700 via Amazon affiliates. Hi Adrian, good to see you. So, oh, you already have one link already set up. Not sure then. I'll drop a line to AA team. They should be able to help you with that one. Now, let me see. Do I have any sites to review? We could do that tonight, as well as obviously all your questions. Pedro says, do you know if WooZone is going to get around the problem with the Amazon keys? I don't know. I don't think they can get around it, can they? They did try with their Chrome extension, which kind of worked, but was a bit clunky. You probably want to watch my video that I did recently on where I was contemplating and discussing and thinking whether you should do a shop-style WooZone site or a blog site. And in 2019, it's becoming more apparent that a blog-style site is the way to go. Unfortunately, I mean, I think maybe the WooZone sites are coming to the end of their life. And the main reason for that is because Amazon have made it so difficult to create a site like that anymore, because of the problems with the API. So thus, that's why in my latest project, which is bestroofbox.com, I'm not using WooZone It's been a lot easier, and as I said, I've already got a sale this week. By the way, you guys should also check out the WP Eagle group on Facebook. I'll post a link to it in the chat now. Go join up. People share their stories. Let's have a look at Cyan's site. Oh, look, yeah, Tiempo, good to see you. He says he created a site based on the Boot Boutique tutorial. That was a little while ago. Got deleted all because of a domain virus and started again with KGR. My new project is bestroofbox.com. I will post a link now to a playlist of all the videos around that particular project. Bear me a second, and then we'll have a look at that site. Here we go. All the info on that project in that playlist. Gaz got a few sales this week. That's good to hear. And Andre says, can I use a blog site to sell digital products? Yeah, of course. Yeah, good news, Gaz, on the sales. Anyway, let's have a look at Cyan's site. I'm intrigued. It's got an interesting domain name. Here we go. Let's see if that's working. Seems to be. See if that's working. There we go. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, perfect. Here we go then. So this is obviously about cats. And it looks like it's running X theme. You can check that, but I think it is. Yeah. Which is a lovely theme. I think WP Eagle's running it too. Although I do prefer Elementor over Cornerstone, if I'm honest. But hey. I like the picture. Now my first impression would be cats is too broad as a niche, but I can see that you're getting quite specific on a lot of your posts, which could help. You know, very specific topics. Lovely thumbnails. Let's click through. This one caught my eye. The best foods for toothless cat. That is a sort of perfect article. Because it's so specific and niche. I'm intrigued to see how well you do on Google for that. Let me have a look. I don't know why I just searched my site for that. It's not going to work. Look at that. Wow. You got a snippet too. So yeah, you obviously, it's a great site. You're doing really specific articles. Got some Amazon links there. Do we just hate SiteStripe images, hey? I've actually stopped using SiteStripe images because they just don't look very good on a site, do they? The other thing I've noticed is that this, which is your H1, I mean, I'm just nitpicking because actually it's a really great site and we can see that your H1, which is the title of the article, is smaller than your H3. Just a little bit weird, isn't it, in terms of, you know, layout and stuff. The main headline should be bigger. This should obviously be like 400%. Oh, no, that's too big. Like 300%. but then it doesn't kind of fit on one line, which I guess is not a problem, but you could do a letter spacing, I guess, of normal. That's not enough. 10. It's never going to go on one line. Oh, there we go. That's too low. Anyway, yeah, I just think maybe that should be adjusted so that this is bigger than this. But I love the site. I love the logo. I think it's a great niche. You're obviously doing well on Google by the look of it. Let's do another search. Oh, that's Conscious Cat. You can't win them all, can you? But tell us, how well is your site doing? Are you making any money? I noticed that you're not running any AdSense. That might be, or any ads at all, and you know, it may not be AdSense. Could be another ad network. And yeah, there is some weird formatting going on some of your posts. Like there's some big spaces there and whatever. But that's just one of those things that you could tidy up, I guess. In terms of just getting your font sizes right, I'd make these a bit bigger, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm just nitpicking. Looks like a really great site. Be interested to know how you're doing. Well done. My first impression was that the niche is too broad, but as you're being really specific within the cat thing, you know, like toothless cats and that kind of really random questions that people type into Google. Can I give soup to my cat? Can I give soup to my cat? What a great. There you are. There you are. They're the great kind of niche questions, the really specific random questions that when you create an article around them, that's when the kind of key KGR kicks in, because there is hardly any information out there on the internet about cats eating soup. So you fill that gap and you get ranking, as we can see here. Yeah, in terms of header sizes, let me just have a look in Xtheme. I don't know if there's any options on that. Is it in here? Let's have a look. I'm going to come back to the, she's got, I know you have got HTTPS, but you've got a mixed content error. I'll come back to chat in a second. Let me see about the typography. So yeah, you got some options here. Look, that's like letter spacing. I guess you could play around in here. It's not ideal, is it? That's why I have gone off Xtheme a little bit. But there'll be some stuff in here. So in terms of, yeah, you've got HTTPS, but there is something that's not loading properly. So let's just see what that is. Super Misty. What's that one then? This image? Soup. And the other one was Misty. This one. So both of these images, for whatever reason, are not loading over a HTTPS connection. Best thing to do is just remove them and then add them again. That should fix that. Or install the simple SSL plugin. That might fix it too. And then you'll get a nice, like proper little padlock going on. Right, let me go back. That's a lovely site. Inspiring to see that you've been adding loads of content and whatever. Hello R7, good to see you. I'm back. What did I miss? Where we got to things, I lost some of the chat, so if I did miss your question I may not see it, so just ask me again. I do apologise, and plus the chat does go past me too quick, So I do miss stuff. Don't take it personally. It's just I will try and answer every single question. I don't pick and choose them. I just sometimes miss them, and I did refresh the page earlier and I lost some of the chat. Anything before 8 o'clock I've missed. So do just say hello or ask your question again. Where are you from? I'm from England, Bedford, in England. Gaz checked his keywords. One of his articles ranked number 3. Vikash, hi Alex, Amazon API not working. Can I use WooZone to import products without the API? Yes, you can use the Chrome extension if you want. You can buy WooZone at wpeagle.com/WooZone. I'll put that in the chat now. I'm a little bit behind. This question was asked 10 minutes ago. Hello, things you might want to see. No, we could talk about WordPress, affiliate, whatever you like, things you might see in. Just ask away. Andreas, how can a blog site sell digital products? I don't know. I require WooCommerce. I thought you were being an affiliate for digital products. No, if you want to sell digital products, you will need WooCommerce. For sure. Maria says, is Elementor free? Yeah, it is. There is a pro version as well, which is recommended, but you don't need it. Yeah. Those of you thinking of setting up a WooZone site right now, I would reconsider possibly and think about maybe a blog content focused site, a bit like the one we just looked at with the cats. My latest video on that, on how to create a site like that, is up on the channel. I'll put a link to the playlist with that video and a few others all around it in the chat now. Hi Mike. Lovely tea. So did any of you guys adjust your clocks on Sunday? It's a really annoying thing we do in this country. Every time the seasons change, we like to adjust the clocks. So we lost an hour, which then puts everyone out of sorts, and we don't know what time of the day it is, and it's all a bit confusing. Let me know. Pedro says, Amazon replied to me a few days ago saying that if I have free sales during the 188-day trial period, they will release the keys. They will. That's true. But that's a chicken and egg situation, because you want to create an e-commerce type site, but you haven't got the keys, and you can't get the keys to get the sale, and you can't get the sale until you got your site. And then you can only keep the keys if you keep generating sales through the API. Elementor is free. I've already said that. What are you using for product images instead of SiteStripe? Well, don't tell anybody, but I'll show you. Transition. So what I've just been doing is so for example, in my table, let me the table on this post. All I've been doing is I've been adding them as images. So for these kind of things, I would just do like a search on Google, and at the end of the day, the images that are on on Amazon are pretty much indeed they are the same as the ones that are on like the manufacturer site, like there. Yeah, and you go to Amazon, same image. So if you use that image, that's fine. Amazon can't say it's their image and you've stolen it because it's the same as the one on the manufacturer. And the manufacturer is not going to mind you using their image. 100% sure of that, because you're promoting their product, which they like people promoting their products. So I think it only breaks terms of the Amazon agreement if you add an affiliate link to that image. So you notice that I haven't actually linked the image. I've linked the text underneath using SiteStripe. And same again here, and here, and here, and here. These are not SiteStripe images. Although to be fair, they probably could be there because they don't look too bad, site stripe images. But no, I've just kind of given up. I'm just not linking the image, which I guess may be bad for conversion, but I figure I've got these big buttons, so that'll be fine. So the next video that I'm working on, and I'm hoping I can get it out this week, although my baby daughter is not very well, so that always throws things up in the air in terms of what work I can get done. But yeah, my next video is all going to be around Pinterest, which is why I'm adding these images, because I'm going to be posting or pinning these to Pinterest to build up some links. And you can create these images really easily with our favorite free graphics thing, Canva, where you just go, I want to create a new design, and then in the social media here you've got all this stuff, and look, there you go. That looks familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, you can just create these brilliant little Pinterest things. Well, look, there we go. That looks familiar, doesn't it? That's the one. See? Dunk, dunk, dunk. I adjust it a little bit, obviously. So yeah, video on that coming soon. I'm hoping it's going to really give me a boost when it comes to traffic. So yeah, that's why I'm not using site stripe images. I find they're always too small. They look rubbish, and you have to copy and paste all that code into your site. I'm not doing it anymore. And yeah, I've looked around online. A lot of people say they don't bother with site stripe images, and some people do add their site stripe links to the images, which I think is probably pushing it a little bit too far. But anyway. Okay, where are we? So, and if you want to email me at eagle@wpeagle with your site details, I'll have a look at your header sizes. Happy to do that for you. Phil says it's in typography, the header sizes. Is it? He knows my theme better than me. Let's have a quick look. Was that in... Was it in here, or is it in customize? Is it the same place? Yeah, that's where I was looking, Bill. That's your letter spacing. I guess it's these sizes here, isn't it? You'd have to play around with them. It's probably not that hard. That's probably just overcomplicating it. Anyway, we're going back and forth tonight, all over the shop. It's already 25 to 9. Yeah, I think it was the Ethos stack. Krista, hello, good to see you, Krista. Hello, Mike. Did I say hello to you, Mike? Say it again. Krista says, do you submit every new domain to Amazon Associates, or just the first one? Just the first one. I've never submitted any subsequent sites, which again is probably against Amazon's very, very long terms of service. But hey, I've not got in trouble yet, unless they're watching this. Postmuch says, what do you think about the first year Felix plugin that does use the API? I've not used it. Anything that uses the API is probably going to be hard work, though. Also, can 30 affiliate work with SiteStripe? I don't know. Emmanuel says, should I choose a topic or product for my niche site? You should choose a topic. And then incorporate products around that topic. So, yeah. I wouldn't just base it on one product. That might be limiting. Although, saying that, I've based I'm just contradicting myself. I based my entire site, the roof box one, on one sort of product, roof boxes. So yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. If you've got a whole range of different products, then that could be a niche in itself, like that one, I guess. I mean, I guess the niche should have been how to get more stuff into your car, onto your car. Should have maybe gone from that angle. Personally, I don't ever spend enough time researching and looking into my niches. That is my problem. I find a good domain name that excites me, and then I just run with it. That's why beer shirts and things were always a bit of a struggle. RD Burke says, hello Alex, new to Amazon, got shut down for having static pricing on my site, Kingdom Theme and Woozone. How do I stop showing pricing? Well, when you get to that point though, is there really any point to having products on the site if you're going to get rid of the pricing? You should reply back to Amazon on that and say that it's not static pricing, it is API driven Woozone pricing, and it has that little line that says when it was last updated. So they've made a mistake there because it's not static pricing. Ollie P says, we're thinking of alternating between 3 to 4 header side banners from affiliate programs I'm already signed up to instead of doing Google ads on my site. Any good plugins that can do this easily? None. Well, I'm aware of a few. It's kind of, you just need any sort of ad plugin that will allow you to insert ads. Although I'm not sure what's more profitable, running ads where you're going to get paid every single impression, or having affiliate banners, which historically have a very, very low conversion rate. Although if the product's got a high commission, it might work. But there are definitely some plugins that will rotate. You just create some ads and it will rotate it for you. Blackbird says, can I use Woozone for my WordPress Rehub theme as product API and not easy access? I've not used Woozone with the Rehub theme. I don't know if that would work. Probably not. Steve says, have you tried Affiliate Window for affiliate sites? Yeah, I've tried Affiliate Window just for promoting different things. Don't know if I've ever earned any commission through them though. Stephanie says, so should we remove Woozone or just leave it? It's a good question. I'd log into your Amazon, if you're getting sales, I'd log into your Amazon affiliate account and just have a look and see if you've been generating any sales via the API. If you have, then leave it, definitely. And also just check in your Google Analytics how people are finding your site. If people are coming into your product pages, then again, leave it. If they're not getting any traffic, you're not getting sales, then you might want to consider ditching it. RD Burke says, so don't use Woozone if you're new to Amazon. No, I wouldn't. It's too hard. In 2019, it's too hard to get API access and get it working. Gaz says he's with AWin, which is short for affiliate window. It says quite easy to use, but some advertisers can get a bit sniffy. Yeah, that is the trouble with these affiliate networks. The publishers can be very picky in terms of who they allow to promote their stuff. Thanks, Stephanie. I'm sure she will. She's a fighter. Postmatch says, using WooCommerce with an Amazon site, is that a good idea? No, I would just go for a simple blog site. Scott says, where did you get those big green buy buttons from on the roof box? They are Elementor buttons. I do show you how to do that in my full-length tutorial. But there is a button widget within Elementor. Just use that. Steve says, you only realised the other day that Answer Public only lets you do a couple of searches per day, or you have to sign up for the Pro deal. Yeah, I guess that was only a matter of time before they started wanting to charge. Now, I've got access to Ahrefs. Well, I'm trying to anyway, because a client of mine has invested in it and they want me to do some stuff on it for them. So, obviously, a good opportunity for me to try some stuff out on it. So maybe doing some videos on Ahrefs soon, because it's a really expensive tool. I'm curious as to whether it's worth it, but I will find out and I will let you know. Mike says, do you see a problem if too many people use the same theme, like the site you just read? No, that's fine. There's millions of WordPress websites out there, and millions of them are all sharing the same theme. It doesn't affect anything, apart from everyone thinks that all sites look the same. That's the only problem. Marie says, I never understood API. No, it does sound techie, API, but API basically is just a way that you can connect to another system, if that makes sense, and get information from that system. So with Amazon, the API allows you to get into their system and get information down and put it onto your site, like the text of a product, like the image of a product, price of a product. But APIs are in lots of other things. If you want to access someone else's systems, you need an API. That's basically what it's for. Mark says, do you know of a good WordPress plugin to send products from WooCommerce and send to Etsy? I've not ever used one that does that, I'm afraid. How does one eliminate pricing from WooCommerce, Woozone and Kingdom situation? Well, if you wanted to really remove it, you would do this. RD Burke. But as I said, if you are going to remove pricing, what's the point of having a shop, really? Here's one of my Woozone sites. I might do a video soon on converting a Woozone site into a blog site, maybe, because that might be the way we're going. But this is about what I've still been doing some work on it. I mean, why not? Why not? I think it even has been earning some commission. Let's have a look. There's not enough content on here, though, is there? But Jo, who was in the chat, I don't know if she's still in the chat, has been helping me with some fantastic articles. Yeah, it's had a couple of sales. It's not doing anything, mate. I was just looking. It's done like $5 last 30 days. Beer Shirts has done better than that. So, but anyway, it's because I haven't done any work on it, but I have started to do some more content, so we'll see. Like this lovely article on chocolate and eggs and Easter and dogs. You can get Easter eggs on Amazon for dogs. But anyway, so yeah, removing the price. And all the products are out of date. Look, they need adjusting. You see, that should clear you in terms of static pricing. Who gave it a 1 star? Give that 5 stars. So you, with a bit of CSS, you could hide the price. The CSS would be this. I think p.price display none. Price has gone. Then you would take this code p.price funny brackets display colon space, not, yeah, hopefully you can see that, and you would put it in customize, additional CSS, paste that in the bottom. So p.price funny pointy, what do you call these brackets? They're not square brackets, they're not round brackets, they're like in between, hybrid brackets. Display colon none with a semicolon and then another one of those weird brackets. Publish. Hey, I'm here. There we go, it's gone. Let's see if has it removed it from the home page. No. I wonder if Amazon think these are the static prices because they haven't got a date on them. Do you think maybe? To hide that one, it's what is it? Price. Span.price. Display none. Oh, that one hasn't worked. Does it need an important? No, it's gone. It did need the important. It's very important. So again, you copy that, span.price, funny brackets, display, colon, none, space, exclamation mark, important, semicolon. Isn't coding simple? It kind of is when you know what it is all about. The changes cannot be further modified. Oh, the change set. What the heck was that? Like that. That should be all the prices gone. Yeah. They've all gone. They've all gone. So that's how you get rid of the price. I don't know what is that? Is that? Never seen that message before. I'm just going to remove that because I want to keep my prices. I could try and paste that code into the chat, but that'll probably break something. Let's try. It seems to have gone in. There you go. How does one? Yeah, I've done that one. Do you have a report on the rooftop site? Any approximate income? Yes, I put it up today in the video just earlier, just a couple of hours ago. My income is like $1.12. I know. It's pretty impressive. The site is very young, very, very young, and there's plenty more to do on it yet, so I'm not too worried. I'm just reassured, in fact, that it has had some earning already. That was what I was talking about earlier with the probiotics. And there's nothing for today. So yeah, that's it for so far. It is $1 and 12 whole cents. Stephanie says, do you have a video on footer page where it attaches to all pages on my site? Where mine went funky and now it's not at the bottom of my blog posts with disclaimer, privacy policy, etc. So that's going to depend on your theme. Generally, themes have footer widgets or footer sidebars where you can add widgets and put all that stuff. Post says, is there a blog post on wpegor.com about the rooftop project? Of course there is. Of course, there's loads of stuff on it. It's the latest project. You head over to wpegor.com. In fact, there's a whole playlist as well with all of the videos on YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Oh look, I'm live. That's weird. So yeah, if you come in here, go to playlists. Come in here. Here's all the videos to do with roofbox.com. There's the one where I make the site, and there's the latest updates. They're all there. Say number 3, I talk about the current earnings. If you come over to wpegor.com, come on here. There's a video, and then there's all this stuff where you can download the Elementor templates to get you up and running quickly. You get extra templates by joining my newsletter, which you can be reassured that I'm not going to spam you because I haven't got time to send out that many emails. I only send out one a week if you're lucky, just to remind you of this live stream. There's links to everything you need. There's like screenshots and custom CSS and all the video timings, and yeah, it's all there. It's all there. Best what? Yeah, it's all there post much. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I was, hello, Best Tech Reviews. How much do you miss? About 50 minutes or 45 minutes because I was 5 minutes late. As usual. Nighttime Entrepreneur says he cleaned up his site a little from last stream, and I guess what? He's got extra commissions. Wow. See, it only takes a few little changes. Yeah. Curly brackets. Okay, curly brackets. Thank you for that. Postmatch says display none is not good for SEO. Google crawlers don't like it. Well, for that little thing, it's fine. It's a price. Scott has removed prices from his site on Plastic Free Shopper, which is a great site, by the way, and his sales have increased. Pascali says, does that mean we ain't going to create any more WooZone sites? Probably not. It's too hard. Unless you've got access to the API, nice and easy, which I have, then it's hard. Post says hiding classes cosmetically. It's not good for SEO, but there's no other way of doing it unless I'm going to start hacking around with the WooZone plugin, which I'm not. Carl is taking WooCommerce out of his sites. Joe says she prefers to see prices. Yeah, I prefer to see prices. Otherwise, what's the point of having a shop? Yeah, it probably can, but I don't know if there's a way of turning off prices any other way post much. If you've got a suggestion, then please let us know. Ollie says, how many clicks to get that $1.12? To get that $1.12, it was 112 clicks. That's weird, isn't it? 112 clicks, 112 cents. So conversion rate of 0.89%. Best review, $60 last month. Best month ever. That's great. Steven Scarlett says, I can beat that, Alex. $6.40 in a 12-month-old project. What do you think of Kurt Chrysler Amazon product import plugins? I've not used them. Steve says, if someone accesses Amazon through your site, then has a look around at other products, your API follows this. Well, no, the cookie follows that. They're cookied when they go to Amazon through one of your links for at least 24 hours. Just keep on writing the content. That's what you got to do. As Carl says. Luke says, do you use a VA to write content on your WP Eagle site, or do you write it all? I have a VA that writes my content on WP Eagle. Can't you tell it's way better written than anything I could write? Yeah, she helps me basically. Just I put the post up very loosely and the video up, but then she, unfortunately, although she is paid for it, obviously has to watch my videos and then write about them. What a job, eh? What a job. If you've got easy access to the API, what I mean by that is like someone like myself who's had access to the API for years. When it was easy to get, you just would get it. There would be no faffing about. And they've never taken it away from me. So if I want to create a WooZone site, I can do it very easily because I've got the API keys. But if you're starting from scratch and you don't have API keys, that's when it's hard. Hudson says, can you check out my site? Sure, Hudson. Give me some pointers on layout. That'd be awesome. There's no affiliate links on it just yet. Let's have a look. I was going to check if I got some other sites to review, wasn't I? I think we've done those ones. Let's see if I can paste properly. Copying and pasting. Oh, I like this already. It looks good. Let's get rid of some of these tabs. Keep it clean. So it is running a theme in Impreza and Impreza. Didn't we look at this the other week? There was definitely a pop one that we looked at. I don't know. I see so many sites. It looks familiar. Does it look familiar to you a lot as well? So you creating posts about each of these pops? You've got some videos, nice long content by the look of it. I think this is a really cool site and very niche. Why is there so many Doctor Strange Funko Pops? I think it's a good site in terms of layout and things. I mean, you got it. I think it looks good. It's a nice looking site. Maybe you could have a bigger, I don't know, a slider or banner or something on here. Maybe the homepage could have a bit of a sidebar, possibly, if you want. But yeah, I'm sure we looked at this site, did we not? I can't click that, whatever that is. You might want to just get rid of some of these meta bits. Don't know. Like the tags and categories and author, and it just makes it look a little bit untidy. And whether you need the excerpt or whether you should reduce that or not, and maybe might look a bit tidier, but other than that, I think it's fine. I think it's an interesting niche. And yeah, if you can write a whole load of content about one little pop, then I think you're going to be fine. Did I not review? I'm sure we did a pop one. We definitely did a pop type site. I've seen, or did you email me? I'm getting flashbacks to a pop type, pop top, whatever they are, Funko Pop, a Funko Pop site. Anyway, as I was late this evening, I'm going to go for another 10 minutes. All right. It is 9 o'clock, but hey, if you are enjoying this evening's stream, it really helps me out if you click the like button just below the video. Yeah, really appreciate it. We're on 25 likes and there's 59 of you watching right now, so in theory we should be able to get that up to, I don't know, 60 likes maybe. Should we try? Let's see if we can get 60 likes. Press that button right now and I'll stay for another 10 minutes. I'm going to stay anyway, don't worry. Steven says, maybe I should concentrate on one site. I have 3 total of about 100 posts over 3 sites. You should definitely focus on one site. And once that one's going, then move on to the next. I saw an interesting video. I may have said this the other week. Have I said this before? Probably. The Warren Buffett, Bill Gates one. You know, they've been friends for a long time. And someone said to them, write down one word that has made the biggest impact on your success and your career. And they didn't say anything to each other. They didn't even look at each other. They just wrote down a word. And they turned it over simultaneously if you're in the US, and they both written down the word focus. So there you go. If you have focus, you can achieve anything. Miles said, would it be fair to say that if you have an API you can make your card box links without a shop? If you don't have an API yet, do you still need to use the WooZone plugin? No. I created the Cardbox site without an API. It doesn't require API. I use the Amazon Site Stripe, which is just a simple case of copying and pasting links into the site. I did a video on that recently. If you do have access to the API, then you can use the WooZone plugin and WooCommerce and have a really complicated site that's a bit of a pain, as a lot of people have already said. Manuel, would you recommend we go into these 3 niches, money, wealth, and relationship, since they are... I wouldn't go into any of those unless you're going to get very specific about a particular part of relationships or money or whatever. But again, just do your research and you'll be fine. Hello, Ionit Dobin. Christopher.co, we can have a look at that one. Assyrian Kid TV. Let's have a look. see, we had a question. Okay. The question there was from the nighttime watch. What is that pop-up that tells you the themes of each site? It's this thing here, and it's called the WordPress theme detector and plugins detector, which is a Chrome extension. So this is christopher.co, and it's just like an offer type site. I don't know what's going on with this menu, but I don't like it. You know that if you watch regularly, I don't like any menu that goes on to 2 lines or more, and this has gone on to many more lines than 2. So I'd, you know, consolidate this and use sub menus and stuff to make it look tidier. And I see you just kind of posting offers, which I'm guessing is fine. However, have seen this kind of thing in the past. I'm not sure that you even need a website. You could do it all probably just on social media. You're just going to post up offers. But hey, there you go. And it's obviously very, very basic storefront theme. I don't even know if you need storefront if you're just going to be posting these, because storefront is a WooCommerce theme, so you might be better with just a simple blog theme. I don't know if there's much more for me to say. I'm not very familiar with offer type sites. I see it as very competitive and lots of work, but then they're all lots of work, aren't they? They're all lots of work. If you want to make a success, it's all lots of work. Good luck with it. Tammy, thank you for the super chat. I just seen that $2. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Kat says back in the day it was Smurfs that people were connected. Yeah, it's true. I was looking for a Smurf then. I don't have one. Asrian Kid TV says I'm almost at $1 million from just that site. Really? Where do you get your traffic from then? Sleeper says I'm planning to change from my current theme to Elementor. Will I lose my current data that includes plugins, widgets and other settings? You will lose a bit of theme related data, so that it does include widgets and stuff. Now your current theme may actually work with Elementor, because Elementor is a plugin, it's not a theme, so you might want to try that before completely changing to a different theme. Do you feel it's easier to type your post directly in WordPress or to use MS Word? I just put them straight in. Although, to be fair, I don't often write many posts from scratch. Generally, they're written for me and they generally arrive in Word document form and then I copy and paste them. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. It's all about one link. It's so crazy. That's really, you're making that much from that site? That's amazing. If you would like to talk about that anymore, then email me, AskRyanKidTV. Yeah, thank you, Tammy, for that $2. Really, really kind. Stephanie says Word is great because you can keep your writing filled and spell checking, grammar reviewing. Yeah, or you can use something like Grammarly to help you in your browser. Hudson, did I reply to your email? I'm just having a look. I can't see it. If I didn't, then email me again and I'll help you out with that. So what else have we got? Traffic is not from SEO. Where do you get your traffic from? Someone's already asked that. Hello from Port Angeles, says Dan. Good to have you on, Dan. What was the URL address of the $1 million site? It was christopher.co. Ian says, how much do you pay for writers? Do you don't find it to be a bit expensive? Yeah, good writers are a bit expensive. I've got a full video coming in. I ordered basically 5 of the same article from 5 different content houses, and including Fiverr. And yeah, we'll be doing a video on that soon. And the prices do range or do vary quite considerably, from like $20 all the way up to $90 for an article. So I'm sharing all of that with you very soon. I'm still waiting for one article from one company that I've not had a great experience with, and they happen to be the most expensive company as well. Coding question: does anyone know how to have an unordered list without the dots? What would you like instead of the dots? Again, it's custom CSS time probably for that. So, it's going to depend on your theme and stuff. Let's have a look. This is the $1 million site, allegedly. Let's have another look at it. I mean, you are posting a lot, so I don't know. Sometimes it's the simple sites that do it, isn't it? So yeah, bullet points without bullets. Your best tech reviews is posting a bit of CSS there. No bullet dots. So you add some bullet points. I'm using Gutenberg. Why not? We'll just, because that's probably what you're using. Hello, goodbye, goodbye, or goodbye, or even goodbye. Because there's no settings on here. You can either have ordered or unordered lists. I see that there's already people posting the CSS code that you need in the chat. So that might be what you need. I could probably just copy that. But yeah, it's basically a little bit of CSS. So there it is. List style is on disk. You just put none like that. Copy. Up into customize. Paste it in. So UL. What did we call those brackets again? Those brackets, whatever they're called, and then list hyphen style colon none. They're called curly brackets. Is that what we said they were? Curly brackets. I'm not going to do that because I want some discs. I love a disc on my brackets. Not on my brackets, on my lists. Oh, I'm gibbering now. We're up to 47 likes. We're nearly there. 60 likes. We'll go 2 more minutes. Steve says, can you build a price table or comparison table from scratch and insert it into Post, or do you need to buy a plugin? You don't need to buy a plugin. But if you want to do it nicely, then you probably do need to buy a plugin. So I like the one I'm even using with Elementor, but if you're using Gutenberg, I believe there is a table. Yeah, there is. Product. Dog lead. £10. Price. So yeah, you can do that. You can like add another row and add another column. I'm not quite sure how good this table is. Review. 4 stars. image. You could even add an image. Can you add an image? I'm trying to right click like I was in Elementor. Oh yeah, you can change the style. No, I've not seen that. That's quite nice. Stripes, I guess. I mean, you could add an image from Amazon, I guess, site stripe style, like this Easter egg for dogs. Get that large image, copy that. No, I can't paste that in. So they're quite limited, aren't they? I mean, you've no images or anything like that, but as a basic table, I guess it would work. Yeah, but yeah, I've been using the Elementor Ultimate Add-ons plugin to do my tables, which, yeah, no, they're not a million miles away from the Elementor ones, just easier to set up, easier to use, slightly better looking. Move to trash. Why is the move to trash button like the biggest button there? Makes no sense. Okay, I'm going to start wrapping up. Let's finish off the questions in the chat. We're up to 48 likes. Come on, let's get to 50. 50. Maybe 60 is too much to ask for, but 50, that's 2 more likes. Sleep Rest, can you upload a video practically doing link building? Yeah, I'm doing one very shortly on Pinterest link building. No worries, Rob. Did you email me as well? I think you've emailed me, so I guess you're sorted now. I won't reply to the email if that's okay. Yeah, there is Easter eggs for dogs. It's weird, isn't it? $1 million guy seems to have gone. Yeah. I'm not saying anything. Interesting site though. Oh no, you're still here. Everyone from my YouTube shops for that site, and before they go to Amazon.com, they go to chrisoffer.co and click main page, takes them to Amazon. Okay. I see that you've got quite a few YouTube videos, so yeah. I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe it is $1 million dollar site, whatever. Hudson says, interested in ranking my site quicker for keywords. Just keep creating content, targeting some keywords that haven't got too much competition, and it will happen. But yeah, I see you, Ryan Kid TV. Let us know. Get in touch. Be interested to do a case study on you if you're up for it. Phil thinks your domain was only registered on the 1st of April, so maybe it was an April Fool's joke. I don't know. Dan is still in the closet and releasing my website. Just do it, Dan. Share it with us. We're not going to do anything bad. Oh, 52 likes. Thank you all very much. Well, I think it's about time to go. And as I said, I'm not going to be on next week. I do apologise, I'm away. There probably won't be any videos either. I was considering maybe doing a live stream from Spain, but I don't know. If the opportunity is there, I'll do it, and you might not get much warning. I'll just do it, so we'll see. Or I might not. Ollie P says, Alex, does conversion rate normally pick up with more visitors? Traffic is starting to grow, but conversion rate is really low, only in a only one in a few hundred clicks. Conversion rate is generally low. Just is 1% is like considered quite good, I think. Don't know if any of you guys want to share your conversion rates, but generally it's low. You know, if your traffic gets of a better quality, i.e. you get more people that are looking to buy and that are interested in what you do, then conversion rate might go up. But I think that's really why it is a numbers game, that you need more traffic, because conversion rates are just generally low. Even on like traditional e-commerce sites that I worked with, you know, 1.5% is good. Dan says, in the closet was no reference to my sexuality. I love women. Dan, we were not questioning that at all. Don't fear, don't panic, and it doesn't matter what your sexuality is anyway. That's fine. Everyone is welcome here. Thank you all for your kind words. I will try and have a relaxing good time. Phil, you're going to be my main man while I'm away. You know that. Hopefully nothing will go wrong and I'm not going to move any more sites that will break your servers. The $1 million site is a brand new domain. Yeah. Yeah, you have to take these things with a pinch of salt, you know, earnings reports and stuff. Enjoy my vacation. What is a vacation? I don't know what that is. Gaz is talking Spanish again. I think have a good time in Spain. I think that says. Sí. Gracias. Enjoy the Spanish beer. Cerveza bien. I will practice a bit more on my Spanish while I'm away. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. I will try and get that Pinterest video done as soon as I possibly can, but I need to do a bit more work on the site before I can do it, so we'll see how I get on. If not, it will be very soon, as will be the content one, where I'm going to show you the 5 articles that I ordered, and we can have a look and see who's the best content creator. Does bot traffic increase the boost rankings? I don't think it does. I think Google is in 2019 is smarter than that. You can't just send a few bots and boost traffic. I don't know. I guess in theory, if you had a bot that went onto Google and then found your site and kept clicking it and increased your click-through rate, that might have an effect. But I'm sure Google can detect all this stuff. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, everyone, for listening. You have both? I have both what? I don't know what you mean. Are you talking to me? Yeah, do join us all in the Facebook group. I will put another link in the chat. It'd be good to see you in there. It's just recently hit 100 members. I think it was 100 members. 102 members right now, so that's pretty good. So do join us. And yeah, we're honoured to have the $1 million affiliate with us this evening. Barry says, WooCommerce or content? Content. Definitely, we've been talking about this all evening, in fact. And let me just post a link to a video that I did on this very recently. I'm going to post that now. And you can check out the update video I posted earlier today. It's all around my Roofbook site. Share my earnings, traffic, and all the stuff that I've been doing to it. Yeah, Banis, I've answered your question in that video that I just posted. Right, I'm going to press the button. I'm going to do a little countdown. The peak concurrent this evening was 64 users. which it's got to be a record, hasn't it? Whoever's been keeping a note of this. But that sounds like more than usual. So yeah, I'll see you not next week, the week after. I'll be back. I'll have a slight suntan and be fully refreshed and recharged and ready to go. But I'm going to press the button now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you later.